Hey everybody, it's Jeannie from Jeannie's Palette, and it's another A Common Canvas artist playlist. And this week we were challenged by our friend Cat Savage to paint animals or things inspired by animals. And I'm doing actually a bird. I don't know, is that technically an animal? I know it's not, but it's a one of God's creatures, and I think you will love it. Let's check out my description for the link to that playlist so you can see everyone else in one place and subscribe to each of our channels. So give us a watch, give us a thumbs up, and a few comments to let us know what you think. And we appreciate you being here. Let's get to painting.
So you don't have to have a tracer or, none of these stencils and things that we have now. But I do like to use the gel. Just gives it some extra depth, and I think it's pretty. And just smooth it on like butter in a biscuit, I like to say. Fan going. I know y'all probably hear that a little bit. It's not real loud, but it seems loud when I go back and listen to my lives. It seems it's a very quiet fan, so I don't know why it sounds so loud on the lives. Hold up the jar again. Good morning, Annabelle. So glad that you're feeling better. Is that long enough? I know sometimes it feels like put it up and then it's not long enough, but that's it. I usually get it from Amazon, but Michael's has it. Hobby Lobby does not carry golden. They might have something equivalent, but I don't know. I've only ever used golden as far as this medium goes. I yesterday used a Master's Touch medium. It's not like that. It's I don't know where it is, but you can mix it in your paint, and it worked really well. I liked it. So I don't know. I might check out and see how the prices are, but why change if you got something you really like? Just keep on using it, right? Just keep on using it. Oh my goodness. Oh man. I was reading some this morning and thinking about, all our desires, the things that we want to have in life, and we pray about them. Well, sometimes we don't even pray about them. We just jump right in and start doing stuff that we think feels right. We should pray before we ever take the first step and ask God to place on our heart the desires that He wants for us. And people, you think you know best, that you know better than God what you want, but I'm telling you, once you, and it's from my life, once you truly want His will for your life, some things that you thought you wanted, you really don't want anymore. And it's just different, we just think we know best about everything. This is the palette tool I'm using because I like to use that little scraper there and there to put this on. Sometimes I'll use a different palette. I don't know, just like this one for smoothing it on well. But when our prayers align and our relationship aligns with Him, man alive, you know, we start to see our blessings more. We start to desire what He wants and work towards that. Oh, how fruitful things are quickly in our lives. Well, no, I shouldn't always say quickly, because sometimes things don't happen quick, but they do fall into place for us. Hello, Debbie. How are you doing? Thank you for sprinkling. And that's why I like to tell people too, and remind you, you know, because I used to think that being an artist, you know, I enjoyed it, but how in the world could I do things in a way that it would be beneficial to others, you know? Like, I hope that makes sense. And we can do that every single day in the way we share our creations, the way we share our hearts with people. And that's how creatives are meant to. When people view us as, oh my goodness, they're just trying to sell something else. Now, y'all know that's a turn off. But, you know, yeah, we're in a business. We should tell people what we're selling. We shouldn't sell ourselves short. I got that little foot right there that's not on the cover. I might have to use a different thing. But, y'all, just share with people. There's so many people out there who are lonely, who, you know, want to just connect with somebody. You know, I'm talking about these doggone. Oh, thank you. This is flushed from the Dollar Tree. It's a LA color. But, you know, what a benefit we can be to people, you know, to just share how God has been good to you, you know? And here's the thing too, God wants to bless your business if you're a creative. He doesn't want us to be getting mediocre results. He wants us to benefit. He wants us to grow. He wants us to prosper. Never meant for His people to be like struggling. And pray, you know, pray before you jump into new things. Is this what God wants me to do? And I'm talking to myself a lot on that, because, you know, just, and like, oh, this seems like the right thing to do. I'm going to try something a little different today. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to try some of this, it's a paint pour paint. A paint pour paint. It's acrylic, but this is Master's Touch. It's a pre-mixed paint here. I did get on clearance. This one might not be ever used. Let's see if I got another one in here. I was pretty organized with my paints, and now I'm kind of a mess with them. I got to get that straight too. It's all sticky. The same color. It's an amethyst here. So let's shake it up. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Robin. So just remember that. And if you're struggling in something, you know, hey, maybe you didn't pray about it before you got started, you know, and this is going to sting a little bit. Maybe instead of praying, God, please make my, which we should pray for our businesses to be successful, but maybe it's better to say, God, this is what you mean for me to be doing. Please make it prosperous. Hey, you know, because His will is what's best. Now I've got just a little bit of that paint on the back here, and I'm gonna just smooth that on my stencil. I don't know that it'll work as well as the regular acrylic, but I'm gonna try it. it might be a little more translucent, you know what I'm saying, than the regular paint, because it is thinned down. And I'm just randomly putting it on there. Hello there, Kimberly, how are you doing? I don't think I got any gel up there. Might end up with some random. I'm just putting it on here like this. Just smoothing it on real lightly. Just skimming the top, not... I don't know why I keep stopping mid-sentence like that. Why I keep doing that? Oh my goodness. So we got this going on here. We got a full day line up in Craft Round. Oh man, I'm getting that all over. And you're like, you don't know what you're gonna have. I sure don't. I don't know anything that I'm gonna have. We should remember, Grace. Remember, man. I mean, this one is a sky blue, and they're all pre-mixed Master's Touch paints. I think these will be pretty colors for our I was about to say butterfly. Yes, how long we are. It's a peacock. It's a peacock. Oh, peacocks are so pretty, aren't they? I'm going to just put paint right on top of that. It doesn't matter. Whatever's on top is what's going to show. But that's okay. A big goober there. And we still don't know exactly where things are going to be on here. We're just covering it up real lightly. And this is something that anybody ought to be able to do with a fair amount of ease. You just take your time and remember that that art really, it is meant to just take your time, enjoy it. Come right back to our creator who created. Hey Diane, how are you? Us to spend time with them and to enjoy. They wanted to enjoy us. So why in the world shouldn't we enjoy what we are creating? You know, we're in his image. We should be doing things in his way. You know, he's already shown us what we're supposed to, and take care of it. Take care of our talents. Take care of, you know, what we have. He's already showed us how to do all of that. Now, like I said, this is the first time I've tried the pour paint itself on this gel. I usually use a thicker acrylic, and I do like that. I'm going to put some more random of that sky blue down here where I know this body of this peacock. That word is hard for me today. The peacock is. But we'll just put that on there because we do imagine them a little bit lighter on their body, right? Oh no, that's purple again. Let's get this darker blue. This is sapphire. That's pretty blue, isn't it? Shake. So we got that right there. So anybody got any color around here with this? Maybe fill in the holes. I don't know what happened right there. That looks terrible. I don't have a vacation planned. I might go to the beach. I live close to the beach. I love the beach. But I don't go nearly enough. I really don't. That here. I don't know. Used to, I could, when I was younger, just go sit out there on the beach all day long. Now I'm like, alright, let's go do something. Let's go do something. Some of this over here. Oh my goodness, this is going to be pretty, I think. You know, it's hard to tell exactly where our colors are going to end up. It's always a surprise. I'll show you that rooster we did like this with acrylic paints, and once I get this paint on here, I love the background too. So don't waste your paints. Don't waste your paints from your palette. It's still wet. Get ready for that next the next painting you're gonna do. It's gonna, I can kind of see. To get that gel on there, you really can't tell where the stencil is. That's why I just cover the whole thing and then try to cover that whole thing with paint. I've got to decide on these legs. I've got some yellow over here. I think I'll do his legs in yellow. Again, this is a good one for anybody to try. Let's see what's a good color. I keep sticking my hand in there blindly. How about some green? Let's see what color this is. Enchanted Forest. Let's add some green. Oh my goodness. I don't think I have anything except Sunday clothes that don't. Let's get some green in here. Oh my goodness. It's going to be so pretty. I hope. And here's the thing. You got to not be too, what's the word I'm looking for? Stingy. Go with your paint. Just spread out some, because you don't know exactly where the stencil is, so you might just be painting the stencil if you do a little tiny bit. Hope that makes sense. And just smooth it out and get it kind of everywhere. I'm going in kind of the thin spots where the purple was. There it is. Maybe that bird's got some green on him too, on his body. Not just the blue. Any green right there. I'm thinking it's gonna look fantastic. It's 85 there. This yellow for the legs. Golden sunlight. Don't want to get too much because I don't want to waste it. I don't want to waste it, so I'm going to come down here where I think the legs are. Now, if I miss a spot and it dries clear, once it dries, I can paint right on top of it with a paintbrush with the same colors. So, it's okay. Okay if that happens. And maybe he's got a little bit of yellow up here. You know, sometimes they've got some yellow up in there, right? But I want to still spread it, not just pop it on so it dries. Kind of random. What's happening here? Maybe we need a little bit over here. Got some right up there. I don't know. We'll see here shortly what it's going to look like. Let me look up. And that's the sky. That's the sky. This is the blue right here. It's a turquoise. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Just putting paint on there. I'm just putting paint on. Let me show you the turkey. Turkey. I can't get my bird straight today. Is that the one? No, that's our egg we did last Friday. That's the egg. Let's see here. Let me find a rooster. Not to be confused with a turkey. They did him like this. And then I sealed him, but I think he looks, I love him. He looks stained glass to me. I'm hoping that's the look we get here with this one. With all of our colors. Let me keep a check on my time. You really, I mean, I feel like I'm being kind of particular about where I'm putting it, but I'm just trying to make sure that it balances out. Thank you, Diane. And that's something anybody can do. Just do it with this gel and then put your paint on it. It's not hard at all. I got him ready to go to my shop, but but I probably won't get there until Thursday because I won't get my, I think a little more. What's this what we got? Now, is that going to be a beautiful peacock or not? We're going to see here in a minute. Let me make sure. I'm going to hold it up and see if I got all the thing. I got all the stencil. Looks like. Hey, let's lift it and see what happens. Are y'all ready? Ooh, let me get you down a little bit more so you can see it when I put off a poot. This thing, it either goes all the way down or it don't want to go down. Now let me tighten it up. Well, stink. Well, here we are. Alright, let's see if we can get it. I guess I need to turn it that way because I think this is the feet down here. Just wanted to smooth that a little bit more. Drum roll, please. Here we go. Oh, I gotta move that. It's interfering with my elbow. Y'all get to see it before me. Scared. I'm going slow because it is pulling up some of the, it started drying and it's pulling up some of the stuff as I'm pulling it. Oh, I think it's pretty. I did miss the top part of that and a little bit over here. Pookie. Or actually, I think what happened was it came up with the stencil because it started drying. Look at that. Love it. What do you think? So right up here where you see white, that's going to dry clear. So we'll see that green, but I can go back and paint over that with a brush. Same thing on this side where there's that white, that feather right there. I love it. I like that the body didn't stay one color, and I did do pretty good with my feet.